Today I'm going to be sharing how I create bulk pages for my planner. Hi everyone, welcome to Creatively Gracious. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Cecilia, and if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. I really do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and spending some time with me today. So today I'm going to be sharing how I create some pages for my planner. These specific pages are for my faith planner, but I wanted to mention that you can easily create these for a journal or just for your notes or however it may be. But the ones I'm going to be creating today are for my faith planner. And I wanted to share how I create these pages in bulk. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way real quick because I kind of put everything out so you can see what I'll be using. Well, actually, let me do that. Let me share with you what I'll be using. So this is what the page looks like. I created this page and I'm going to show you how I do this in a bulk process. I'm not going to make all the pages, but I'm going to make a couple so that you can see. And then I'll share all the pages that I've already done with you. And I had already done these pages, but I still needed a few more. So I figured I would go ahead and record it and share it with you. So I'm going to move those out of the way. I have a lot of stamps here. So this project is mainly using stamps, inks, and washi tape. That's what I decided on. I'm not using any other stickers or anything. I just wanted to use these items because I am trying to use my stash, and using stamps and inks is one of my to-do list for the year to use more of my stash. So that's why I decided to go with stamps and inks. So one of the stamps, the first stamp that I will use is this one here, and it's a little quote stamp. And I'll mention to you, I just put it on the block there, but I'll let you know why I chose that one. And then I have these because I'm making these pages for my faith planner. I have these here, and these came from Michael's some time ago. I don't even know. They had a Bible journaling line at one time, and I picked up a lot of this there. So those are from Michael's. I'll be using those. And then these are the script stamps that I purchased from Temu. This is the first one that I had purchased, and this one's really nice. This is the second one that I got, and I got this one by mistake, but I did try it, and I'm not that big of a fan of it. It doesn't stamp as nicely as this one, but I did use this on a lot of my pages. So, but I think today I'm going to be using this one. So these two, I need 5 pages left. So I'm going to be making 5 pages today. Let me move this out of the way real quick. And this is one of the pages that I made, and I just love the way this turned out. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to recreate these pages. They're all going to be similar. And the reason I want them similar is because I am doing a Bible study in April. It is called Overcoming Negative Thoughts. I watched Cozy Faith with Kay, and I think that's her YouTube channel. And she talked about how she finished an Overcoming Negative Thoughts study. She shared that, and I thought that would be a great one to do for April. So that's what I'm planning to do. The one she shared is just a scripture writing plan, but I'm planning to go into more depth and really dive into the scriptures for that plan so that I can really get a good grasp of that study. So one of the first things that I do in making these bulk pages is I take the little stamp here, and people do this differently, but I'm stamping it this way. And I thought that I would use this. Oh, let me say this as well. You do not have to make these type of pages to do Bible study. I do want to preface that because in no way do you have to create these type of pages to do Bible study. It is just something that I wanted to do for this study, and I thought it would be nice to create the same type of pages so that I can always come back to, but a notebook will work just fine. You do not have to create these pages to do a Bible study. And there are times that I do Bible studies in a notebook and I don't create these pages. It's just that I had some time to do them this time, so that's why I'm doing them. But I don't want you guys to feel that you have to do this in order to do a Bible study, because that is not the case. So this one too, I wanted to mention that this first page that I did, I used the lined happy notes. But as you'll see, I do move on to the grid, the dot grid. And the reason I move on to the dot grid is because I won't be limited to the lines to write, and I will have more space to write. So if I want to write small, I can write small. And if I want to write big, I can write big. So that's why I move over to the dot grid here. And you can see that here. So in my bulk process, what I do is I use the same stamp and I stamp all the pages. I already made 24 pages. So in this process, what I did is I went through and I just stamped the same thing on the 24 pages, and I stamp them in different areas. It doesn't, I'm not really particular as to where I'm stamping it. I'm just really creating these pages. And that's why I wanted to share this, because this is great to do for your journal too. If you journal, it would be a great way to create pages in your journal and have them ready so that you can just journal throughout the month. Or if you wanted to add them to your planner, you could do this too. But because they're bulk pages and we're doing a lot at a time, well, today I'm going to do 5 at a time, but you can do a lot more and it works perfect. So I have a wet paper towel here and I'm just going to clean this off. And I don't know if I'll fast forward through this process since I'm only doing 5 pages. It may not take that long, but there may be a point where I fast forward just a bit. Like when I'm putting these things away. It would probably be a good time to fast forward. Okay, so there's that one. Now I have this quote thing. And again, the reason I did this is because I'm doing the negative thoughts and I thought that would be perfect to write the date in. So that's what that is. And as you can see, some of the color did bleed through on that one, but I'm okay with that. So the next thing I'm going to stamp is the script. And again, I wanted all these to be the same. So that's why I am doing it like this. So I have the script there and I'm just going to stamp it here or ink it. I don't even know if that looks like it's not inking, but it probably is. It's just I can't see it with the lighting. And it's okay. They don't have to be perfect. That's another thing I wanted to mention is these pages do not have to be perfect. I almost feel like I should have put something down so I won't stamp my background. But yeah, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to all look the same. You just make them to what you want and it's going to work out great. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp. Oh, I stamped there. So let's see, where can I put this one? Let me go ahead and stamp this one here. And this is what I mean by I'm just stamping the same on all the pages. I think I need some more ink. Maybe this is drying out. Or maybe I'm just not pressing as hard. So this one I'm going to stamp over here too. And again, they're all going to look very similar. And I wanted it that way because I want to be able to know that these all go with one study that I'm doing. And you can make them different, so it doesn't have to be the same way that I'm doing it. See, I didn't stamp it as light, but that's okay. It's okay that it looks like that because once you decorate it with the washi and everything else, it's gonna look so nice. And I probably shouldn't be stamping on each page like that because I don't want it to get on the bottom page, but it'll work. And again, they don't have to be perfect. You're just trying to get some design on the pages and make it work for you. So that's what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to clean this off because I think, let me make sure. I think we're done with this one. Oh, no, this one needs one. See, good thing I checked because I'm missing one here. Okay, I think that should be, oh no, I'm missing one here too. I thought I had stamped them all. That's amazing. Okay. So now I can go ahead and clean this off. And that's what you want to do if you're new to stamping. You just want to clean them off so that they don't stay with the ink. And then you could reuse them later and you don't have to worry about having to clean them. It's just best to clean them when they're still wet, because once they dry with the ink, they're going to stay with that color on them. So I like to clean them off as soon as I'm done with them. So there's that one. Get that one put away. Oh, and I just noticed, did you see I put this one on the same side? But that's okay. It's going to work out perfect. So the next thing I'm going to stamp is this Pray. And again, these came from Michael's. And I know they don't have them anymore. I got them a long time ago. So, and I'm going to take another ink color. I think I may use this yellow today because I don't think I stamped very many with the bright yellow. I did use the other colors. And I think I'm going to use the red on one. And what I wanted to mention here is that when I was stamping the bulk pages, I did like 2 pages of each with each different color. So when I was stamping it, I went ahead and went through the process and just stamped. I don't know if I wanted red. Let me just double check here because I need to make sure. I'm going to do one of these red. So I think I'll do this one. Oh, I don't want that there. I want this over here. So I'll do that one red. And then I think the other side of this one, I'm going to do this pretty turquoise blue. So I'm going to put that there. Oh, I think that's the wrong blue. No, it'll work. That blue is a little bit darker, but it's going to work. We're not going to worry too much about that. And that's the fun thing about making these pages, because you could just make it work for you. Okay, and then over here on this side, I thought I was going to use this yellow. Why did I think I was going to use the yellow? Oh, maybe I am using the yellow on the other page. So over here, so then I'm going to stamp the Pray in this magenta color, or lilac roses is what it's called. And I think I'm going to do the back side of this one. And sometimes I put it right here in the middle. And that is the fun part about this, is you can stamp wherever you want, just like you can put stickers wherever you want. So there's that. And then I think this one I'm going to do yellow. And I don't know what I'm going to decorate. This is like a yellowy orange, I think. Or maybe this is the yellow, because I didn't use yellow too much. Yeah, this is the exact yellow. And that's why I wanted to bring that one in, because I didn't use it too much. So then we're just cleaning that off. So now we have that one, and then this color, we could go with maybe the dark blue. Oh, we have that blue though. Let's go with the orange. Let's pull in the orange on this one. And the orange and the yellow kind of look similar. They're not too different. And I'm going to put that one over here. Oh no, it does look different. There is another one that looks a little bit more orangey. So I thought that was it, but that yellow does look different, so that's good. Okay, so now we have almost all of these done. We need one more over here. So, oh no, we did it. Okay, so we're done with the Pray. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move to a different stamp. So I'm going to put this one back. And I'm going to pull in the Amen. And now with the Amen, and I tried doing this at the same time, and you can, but you just have to be careful not to stamp each side. So I wanted to mention that, because I did do that, and it part of it got stamped in the wrong place. So you just got to be careful. So there's that one. And there is one more little stamp element that we'll use, and I'll show that to you here in just a second. And then here is the Amen. And sometimes I'll put it in different areas. Like this one, I think I'm going to put it there because the print kind of came off. So there's that one. And I'll have to come back to these again because I need to stamp one more thing. And that's where I was saying that I was trying to stamp things at the same time. There's that one. And we need the yellow. And when you're stamping, you just want to make sure you get the entire stamp colored. And this one I'm going to set here. So let's see. Oh, we need that color still. And this one. Sometimes I put them in the center here, the same, like that. Just to make them a little different. Even though they have the same elements, you can make them a little bit differently. Okay, so there's that. I think let's make sure we have, that one's done, so we don't need that one. And that first one is just a tad bit different too. I wanted to mention that. Yeah, okay, so we have that. Whoops. Let me put this back. And the next element we're going to use are these little crosses. I thought these were really cute, so we're just going to put them in here and we're going to add them. And on some of the pages, I added them twice, and on some of the pages, I added them only once. So it was just depending on how I wanted it to work out. Like this one, I think I may add something over here. I may add two. We'll put that one there. And now that page is really done with the stamping. I won't be stamping anything else on there. So let me move those out of the way. We're going to move to the blue. And oh, I missed one up here. Did you see that? I just realized it. I'm going to put this. I'm going to have to go back and stamp that. But we'll do that at the end. I didn't even realize I forgot that. So I will come back to that one. And then we can go to the red. And maybe I'll put two on this one. Sometimes it just depends what I'm feeling and where I want them. Okay, so this one we have to come back and stamp the script. And as far as these, I think they're going to be done. So now we're stamping the orange crosses. I'll put these here. And maybe those there. Okay, so those are done. And now we would just move on to the yellow. And I think this one I'm going to sit right there in the middle. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a little bit high. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I was out of frame. Sometimes I do that. And as you can see, some of the ink comes through when you're stamping, but that's okay because when you write, it's just going to cover it right up. So don't worry too much about the ink coming through because the writing is going to cover it right up. Let me go ahead and put this one back here. Okay. I'm going to take the script stamp again. And let's make sure we get it right here. And let's go back over to this page and stamp this side. That is funny. I didn't even realize I forgot to stamp in. Okay, let's just give it a little stamp here. Okay, so there we go. And I may have put it backwards. No, I didn't. Sometimes I can't tell how the stamp goes, but I think I got it right. Give this a little cleaning here. I'm just putting these stamps away now. Okay, so we're done with the stamping. So let me get these back in just to get them out of the way. And next, we're almost done, guys. We are almost done. So the next thing we are going to do is we're just going to add some washi tape to these. So for this one, I have two of them. I don't know if I want to use this one because I don't know how it's going to look. I think it would look pretty with the yellow. Let's use it. So what I do is I'm just going to write the date of my study here, and then I'll write the scripture here somewhere. So I don't know. Do I like this one or do I like, let's go with this one. This one is a lot brighter and I think it matches well with the ink. So I'm just going to add some washi in here, and then you're going to see that we are pretty much going to be done with this. And I don't want to take too much space with the washi. And let me show you something too here. I'm going to put this piece here. And that looks good, right? I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's washi, so that looks all right. And the first ones that I did, I left them like this. And then I had this thought to just tear the washi, give it a little bit more character. So what I was doing is I was just, once I put it on there, I was just giving it a little tear. And you'll see it come together here. You might have to, I probably should have cleaned my hands. I didn't think about that. You just give it a little tear and give it a little bit of character, and look at that. It looks so much better. Like not just sitting there type of washi. And this one's sticking a little bit more than I imagined it to stick. But look, see? And now you have, it's a piece of washi, but it gives it a little bit more character. It doesn't just look like it's washi sitting there. So that's what I did with mine. So let's go on to the next one. Let me move that one out of the way. And I'll show you all of the pages that I made here in just a bit. Okay, so now we have two left. And for this one, I'm going to use, which ones was I going to use? I'm going to use this one here. And this is a smaller washi, so it should work though. We're just not going to cut it as much. So we're just going to put a piece here. And just place the washi wherever you want it to be, and then you just give it a little cut. Whoops, that one didn't cut too well. These smaller washis are a little bit harder to do, but you can still give them some character like that. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to try to cut it anymore. So it still works. And this one, I guess I'll just set up here. And I'll try to cut it from the bottom. You just have to be just pull a little bit off of this here. See? And I think it just looks so much better. It's not that straight piece of washi, and it just looks better. So there's that one. And then for this one, I'm planning to use this washi here. I think this is a Dollar Tree washi, if I'm not mistaken, because I could feel the paper's a little bit different. But it's going to work. We are still going to use it. So this one, I think I'm going to put up here. No, I think this one's going to go from this side. I'm going to have to cut that there. Whoops. That's a pretty washi. I like the color. Whoops. I like the color with that. And then this one I'm going to bring to this side. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're just going to cut it, tear it up. And this one tears really easy because it's that paper washi. So look how cute that is. And this one I'm going to have to cut here. Let's see if I have my scissors. They should be around here somewhere. I'll cut that here in a second, but I do need to cut that off. So there's that. Let me cut this. I did find the scissors here, so let's go ahead and cut that off. So look, I could have probably moved that over a little bit, and maybe I'll put a small piece over here because it looks kind of plain here. So maybe I will just add a little piece here. Sometimes I put more than 2 pieces. Sometimes I put just 2 pieces. So it just depends on what you feel and what it looks like for you. Look how cute that is. I think I want to pull this little piece off. It's covering. Oh no, I don't think it is. It looks like the flower is right on it. So that looks cute. So there's that one. Look at how cute that is. That one might be a little crooked, but that's okay. So there's that page. And again, I will show you all the pages once we're done here because I did do a page for every day and that study has 30 days in it. So I did create pages for each day. And I did the same bulk process, but it was a lot faster because I was doing 2 colors of each on different pages. So I was stamping really fast and I was doing it while I was watching TV, so it did not take as long. I was watching TV and stamping and it just worked out great. And then this one we'll cut. I'm going to cut that piece, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Oh, I didn't want to cut that big floral off, but I did. That's okay. We're going to put it over here on top. And that's the good thing about these pieces, because when you have long pieces like that, you could just reuse them. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to reuse this piece right here. I'm not going to put it all the way because I want to put a piece up here. And this piece, I think I'm going to tear it a little. So it doesn't go to that. But look how cute that is. And that's just using the one piece that I put down here. I cut from here and then I added it there. And that's a cute page. I can't wait to write in these and be done with it because it's going to look so much nicer. I think I may have mixed up my washi because I think this one was supposed to go on this page, but I'm just going to roll with it now and we are going to put this one. I kind of like it right there, but I think I'm just going to bring it over here. It still works because it has a blue, but the blue is not, it's not the exact blue, but it still works. So like I said, we are going to roll with it. It has something, oh, it has something underneath. I was like, there's something there. Okay, had a piece of washi there. And we're just going to cut this one too. Whoops, that one didn't want to cut. Okay, that's cute. And again, it doesn't match as well because I intended this one for the front page, but it's okay. And then this guy, I think I'm going to set over here. Me like that. It looks pretty straight. And you don't have to tear the washi. For me, to me, it just gives it a little bit more character. That's why I wanted to. It gives the page a little bit more character. That's why I wanted to do mine like this. And there's that one. So that's the last one. Let me get them all out here and I will show you each of them. There's now going to be 30 pages because there's 30 pages for the study. And I wanted this one to be the first one. And I want this one to be the last one. And the reason for that is because this one and this one are decorated similar. So that's why I want them to be the beginning and the end. So let's go ahead and go through these real quick. I'll try to flip through them one by one, and I might have to fast forward because there are 30 pages, but let's see. So this is the first one. You saw that one. There's the second one. There's the third and fourth. And again, these I made previously. I was just working on bulk pages. And as you can see, some of them are not perfect, but it's going to work fine. And once I write in it, I think it's going to look very pretty. And this has anchor washi. I thought that was really cute. And then there's some more florals. That one came out really pretty too. And then here's another one. This one, I really like this one with the dark colors. And then this one here with the brown. I didn't even know I had brown washi. That one there. And then here's this one. And there's that one. Here's another one. And another one. And here's another one. This one, I really like this one. The florals in that one are really pretty. This one probably could have used a little bit more washi, like bigger strips. And I may change that, but we'll see. And then here's another one. And then here's one. And then here's another one. I'm wondering why it's so dark in here. I just noticed that it's fairly dark. It must be a little overcast outside. No, I don't think it's overcast. And then here's another one. This one's really pretty. And then this one's really pretty as well. And then here's another one. And then here's the one we just made. Oh, these are the ones we made. So you did see those. And then this one came out really pretty. I love the way those colors pop. And then this one here. And then here is the one of the ones that I made previously. And that's the end. So the beginning and the end have the same washi. And I did that again because I wanted it to start and end at the same time. And also I did this one first and before making the rest, and I had added an extra element there, so you see that there. But there we have it. These are my pages for April that I'm going to be using for my overcoming negative thoughts study. And remember, you do not have to create these type of pages to do a Bible study. A notebook works perfectly fine. I want to emphasize that because I don't want you to feel that you have to create pages like these to do a study, because you don't. The important thing is getting in the word and doing the study. I just like to have them decorated, and because I have the time to do it, I figured I would do it. And while I did that, I wanted to share with you guys how I create bulk pages so that you guys have an idea as to how to create bulk pages, whether it's for your faith planner, whether it's for your journal, whether it's for a notebook that you want to write in, or really anything. You could even just create them for your planner. But I just wanted to share with you how I do my bulk pages when I do them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration from it to create your own pages. I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay creative, be gracious, and I will share again with you soon.